This is my all-time favorite joint, man. You catch me in a random morning, I just break down crying listening to that shit.
I'm Jeremy Hecht here with Uprocks. This is the Sound Check, where music meets tough decisions. Today we have the very lyrical, conceptual, and talented Yaya Bey in the building. I'm excited to get to know your music taste. How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
We're gonna be giving her 2 songs at a time where she'll have to make some difficult choices so that by the end of the show, I'll understand her music taste so well that I'll be able to guess the one song she wrote down on a piece of paper as her lifetime anthem. Let's see how we do. Was that a difficult decision to make?
No.
Has it been the same for a long time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm noting this, okay? I'm gonna be like mentally noting throughout the show. You made a list of a bunch of songs that you said were great samples, okay? So these are 2 songs on that list. But I want to know, just listening to the songs themselves, which one would you have on your playlist more likely? Okay.
You're smoking stone.
Damn. That is a hard one. Maybe Erykah.
Erykah?
Yeah. I'm not making that decision confidently.
Yeah, no, on a different day, it could be Frank. Yeah. I will say that Frank song scares me a little bit, and this just shows you how sheltered my upbringing was, but I was hearing him talk about crack rocks in the middle of a beautiful album about the beach and life, and you know, there was some things going wrong in his life at that point, but I heard crack rock in the middle. I'm like, I don't need this. You could put this on a different album. I don't need this. Just a little crack. Yeah, just a tiny little bit. Yeah. But what about Erykah? Why is she, you know, important to your music taste?
I feel like Erykah is like an influence for everybody, like whether it's like a little bit or a lot of it, or like whether you notice or not. I kind of sometimes make neo soul, so like people would like be like, oh yeah, like you must be like referencing Erykah. I really feel like I'm a child of Mary more than Erykah, but I would be lying if I said that like Erykah doesn't have an impact on musical choices that I'm even making subconsciously, because she's just so iconic. I feel like she's been around for so long and she's made music, good music, consistently for so long that like a little bit of her is seeped into everybody's shit, I think.
Both of these artists are on your all-time favorite artist list. I know you have a lot of influences, but both of these songs also have more current classic remix. Okay, so I'm playing you the original version of both these songs. Which one do you like better?
You made me
Yeah, this is my choice.
Are you locking in your pick?
What's the album? Yeah.
Okay, you stuck with it confidently. Why that song?
Cause that's my man's, my favorite of all time. Like, it's him over everybody.
Everybody.
Sometimes, occasionally, I pick Mary. Depending on the song, I might pick Mary. Cause Mary also, I grew up in a house where Mary was God. My upbringing is always gonna say Mary. When I got out, and I love and appreciate Mary, obviously. But when I got into the world and decided what's good for myself,
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly, over everything. Play anything.
Okay.
Turn that shit off. Put the Frankie on.
Okay. I'm noting this. These are like, this is a hierarchy. We have like Frankie and Mary. This one, we're keeping it in the family. Okay. I know there's some classic hits in your own family, but which one would you rather listen to?
Oh shit. My own family. You gotta play. Oh yeah, play my dad. Yeah, I'm like, what's the other one? I probably picked Sugar Free.
Yeah.
Cause see, like, I feel like Represent, like that second album was underappreciated. So like part of me would say that. But like I was with my uncle last year in New Orleans, and the Sugar Free video was shot in New Orleans, and I didn't really realize that shit. You know, my pop passed away and shit. So we was in New Orleans, and he was like, oh, you know, the shit was shot here. And that kind of like made it more special, because like I had spent mad time with my pop in New Orleans and never even realized that, oh, we shot a music video here.
So now there's like a visual aspect to the memory too, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm a fuck with Sugar Free off the strength for that. But Represent is also like, I feel like underappreciated.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, rest in peace. Classics, lives on. Now, I know Brooklyn is very important to you. Of course, you reference it in your songs, but there's many different sounds from Brooklyn, okay? So which one of these 2 songs fits your music taste more when it comes to Brooklyn?
I don't wanna take no time to write this down. I wanna tell you how I feel right now.
Don't forget that boy told you, kid. Turn up your shoulders.
I'm not qualified to make this. This is. I'm actually from Jamaica, Queens. I went to Bushwick High School for a little while, but if it's between those two songs, I'm gonna pick the Mos Def song. But I feel like if it was another Jay-Z song, I would pick the Jay-Z song.
What's your favorite Jay-Z song?
Feeling it.
Yeah, okay. So you like more laid back, slow tempo, a little bit in that soulful vibe.
I don't know, because I also like dun, 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 dun.
Both of these songs you put on the list of a DJ set when you did a guest mix for a website, okay? So both of them, I know that you would press play on, but if you could only press play on one of them, which one are you picking?
So had a flip side. I would pick this one. Don't get me wrong, this one's the best songs ever.
Yeah.
Like, but I've been listening to Dangerously in Love lately.
Yeah.
That's, to me, that's Beyonce's best album. Everybody gonna say no. They gonna say, oh, new shit, da, 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 da. I was listening to that shit like religiously. Like before, like when it first came out, I was listening to that shit on the way to school, everywhere with a motherfucking CD, because I done told you I'm an old bitch. But it's before
The Walkman?
Yeah, but this when the shit you had to buy the CD.
Yeah, and you put it in, you put
You know
it,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
You had to fuck it, and you had to put batteries in that motherfucker, okay? I was listening to that goddamn Dangerously in Love, and when I heard that song, I was like, yo, it was just fresh at the time. I was like, ain't nobody doing no shit like this. This shit is cool. And then when they put the shit in reverse, like at the end, she done did some shit with this shit. And like there's pop on the record, obviously, like, but I feel like it also had like a very low regard for like what was popular in a very like brave way, in a fresh way. I feel like it was a brave album, that album. For me, and it was like soulful in a way that like Shaka Khan is soulful, or like Alicia Myers or some shit like that. It was like, oh, you on to some shit. That's probably my favorite Beyonce album. And I've been revisiting that lately, like listening to it like, oh shit.
And it means different things over the course of your life too when you listen to different points.
Yeah, when I listened back, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. You is Beyonce.
I realized why you're her. We have a couple of new artists that are popping. You know, they're doing their thing in respective lanes, but which one would you rather have on your plate?
Oh, now we gotta do that.
The largest. Been stepping up since my mama
BigXThaPlug.
BigXThaPlug.
Wake up, A cup, get your tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up.
Well, the first person you played, it sounded good.
Yeah.
I would listen to that. I'm gonna pick Doechii, but I would listen to that. So shout out BigXThaPlug. Your music sounds good. I would listen to that.
Are you a fan of Doechii?
I love that girl. Baby, I don't know. She was on somebody's red carpet, some event, and she had like the braids in her hair. I was like, oh, like, I like her style.
Yeah.
I like how like nuanced and multifaceted she is. She's such a black girl. Like her hairstyle, it just made me like so happy when I saw it. I was like, this is such a like black girl hair, like
unapologetically too. She's her.
But also just like, I like how spot on her references are, and like you know who you are. And I like that like she does these things sometimes that feel like, oh, you had to have a black girl childhood to like feel something when you see this hairstyle, or like, I don't know, I just like that girl. I'm like, yeah, like I feel happy for her.
Okay, we're at the last part of this show. We're now at the part of the show where I have to guess Yaya's lifetime anthem. This is a song that she picked before the show started, which she said she wants to listen to for the rest of her life, but my production team also gave me another song to try to trick me. So now, based on her music taste and her answers throughout the show, I have to guess which of the two songs is actually hers.
You gonna guess it.
I don't know. Like you said something earlier, if it comes to one person, it's Frankie, right? Or it could be Mary, depending on the song.
It's him over everybody. Sometimes, occasionally, I pick Mary, depending on the song.
The two songs I was given was a Mary song and a Frankie song. So it could go either way. This is gonna be tough. So we're gonna listen to both. It's beautiful. She's in the zone.
No, I'm not.
Very different vibe than option two. We have Family Affair, Mary J. Blige. It's classic. Still don't know exactly what she's saying on the hook, but I feel it.
Just that vibe.
Just the vibe. So let me just explain where I'm coming from. Okay. You said you listened to Mary in the household too, right? So I'm thinking like the song is family affair. So that partially is fucking with me because I'm like, maybe in the household this was a big family song that everybody
Don't
listened to.
overthink it, bro.
But at the end of the day, you said nobody tops your guy Frankie. I gotta go with that song.
Yeah, you knew this from the jump. He writing a thesis for the camera. No, you knew this from the jump.
Let me be dramatic a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, drum roll.
So for my final decision, after contemplating, I left the room. I came back. I thought about it. I called a friend. We are going with Golden Time of Day. Why that song in particular, though?
Oh man, first of all, and you catch me on the right there, I might just cry. This song be bringing me to my knees, man. Like, and then I seen Frankie because he just passed away too. I seen Frankie like a few months before he passed away. I seen him in Philly. I was in there sobbing. All the aunties looking at me like, "You okay, baby?" I said, "I don't even know if I'm okay. I don't know. I'm experiencing something." Like his music just, I don't know. It just makes me like, if I can't find gratitude, this is a hard job to stay grateful in. It's like, it's wild because it's like, obviously you pray for this. You want to be a musician, you start making a living, but you get tired. My politics do not align with the music industry. So a lot of times I be sad a lot of times. I be, man, get the fuck out my face. What the fuck are you talking about? I hate these people. It's a corrupt industry. Everybody fucking lying. So then when I hear Frankie, it lighten me up. It just like, it reminds me like why I'm here, and it taps me into like where I come from and like why I make music and like what the experience is. Like being Black is so lit. Being Black is like top one experience in life. And all our problems really come from like greed, capitalism, everybody just doing some bullshit. It's like bullshit all around us. But like the Black experience in itself is like loving and warm, like a hug. We just want to laugh and have a cookout and dance and raise the babies and shit. And like Frankie Beverly music sounds like that. And it's like, if you ever want to like remember who you are, you just put on a little dun 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 dun. Oh, it just like instantly you just remember who you are. And Golden Time of Day, it's just a vibe, yo. And then if you ever went to a Frankie Beverly concert and it's like everybody just got on all white, and it's like everybody's so tapped into their humanity at a Frankie concert. Like everybody just like here to have a good time, here to enjoy other people have a good time. And it's like, it's so much love in the room. And then like, that's a lot of power to like bring people into a space to like love like that. So it's like, this is my all-time favorite joint, man. You catch me in a random morning, I just break down crying listening to that shit.
That was beautifully said. Honestly, I love seeing somebody like, yeah, you were like in the song. You know what I mean? You were tapped in fully. And the crazy part is that somebody out there watching, whether you believe it or not, probably feels the exact same way about one of your songs. So I know the industry gets pretty fucked up, but you matter. Your art
The
matters.
industry fucked up. What we really need to do, we really need to run up in these offices like TLC, like Dame Dash or some shit, and start snatching shit. Everybody, all the musicians, that's what we really need to do. How them actors was going on striking shit, we need to like up the ante. And whatever they paying you, whatever they offering you, you worth more than that. Double it, triple it. And then, you know what I'm saying? If we all just collectively just tweak the fuck out, like we just decide we're gonna fresh out and just start snatching shit, then they learn.
What do you think it would take for that to actually happen, though? Because I feel like we're at a moment in time where it should.
Because we comfortable, and comfortable motherfuckers is pussies. But if we decide like, hey, it's a hole in the ozone layer, we about to be real uncomfortable real soon, so we might as well just tweak the fuck out. We just gotta be honest with ourselves about the reality that we in, which is, it's fucked up out here. And how are we gonna wait till we starving? So I'm saying, if we just tweak the fuck out one time, everybody, don't nobody be pussy. Like when I jump, you jump. You froggy, I'm froggy. We froggy together. And then we just fuck this shit up one time. Because nobody doing it because they scared, because rightfully so, you can't do it alone. But if everybody tweak the fuck out,
Collective crash out.
Yo, crash the because they crashing the out. So they crashing out, so we should crash out too.
Okay, final question. What song are you playing for the revolution?
I don't know. I'm be too busy breaking it.
All right, okay. You're like, I don't have time to put on headphones during this. We're crashing out.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hey, I appreciate your energy. I appreciate
Yeah.
you opening up. I appreciate you sitting and listening to music and directing the revolution.
All right. God bless y'all. Thank you. Good night.
There you have it. There you have it. That was the sound check. Listen, I knew that Frankie was her guy, but that was a pretty tough decision because it could have been the one. She said the only person to compete was Mary J. Blige. If it's a specific song, that was a specific song. That was a Fire Mary song. Okay, so we got it right, but it was difficult. So shout out to the producers for giving me some tough choices as well. And shout out to Yaya for the energy. And I don't know if it made it into the edit, but shout out to the Barbs. If that was in the edit, you'll know what I'm talking about. We love you, okay? No smoke. I want no smoke, okay? I will stand firm on my belief and my opinion in almost everything, but when it comes to smoke with the Barbs, I don't have the energy for it right now, okay? Like, I was talking, I don't know if it made the cut. We were talking about how sometimes we'd rather be at home, just chilling. I'd rather be at home, chilling, than to be with the Barbs. But if you did like this episode and you want to keep watching more, we do have more episodes. This isn't a one-off. This is a series, okay? Every week, you can watch the videos right here. Subscribe, comment, like, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.